This is Patriots linebacker, Super Bowl 49 champ, Darius Fleming, and you're watching VonAllen Sports. Real and honest NFL analysis. Subscribe now. Join the empire. VonAllen Sports, let's go!
VonAllen Sports. VonAllen Sports. VonAllen Sports.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Rigged! It was rigged! Rigged. Yeah.
Okay. That wasn't rigged. I did not know that was going to happen. So, you want to come in here and tell us, Milena, how you feel? I can't put it as eloquently as Milena just did, but okay, so I'm not going to be long tonight. I have a Super Bowl party here and company, and I want to get back to them. If this changed, if it ended the way it should have, that would have been different. But actually, I'll be right back. Just give me a second.
Well, what can I say? It was rigged. I have nothing to say because that was not a holding. What's holding? Can we explain what holding is?
I need you. Come here for a second. Then
All right, we're gonna demonstration of what holding means.
Okay, we're gonna demonstrate holding. Okay.
This part's gonna be edited out.
Okay, we're gonna read
It's
that.
right. So, okay, don't trip. So, this is what they called hold. But we're not. You gotta get closer. Over here, please. Thank you. You're great. He's. Where's the camera? He's doing great. Okay. So, okay.
Here's the ball. You know,
Oh,
you gotta
yeah,
go.
ball.
So you get a ball and then a hold.
No, the ball wasn't even
The
there.
ball
yet.
wasn't here. The ball was over there.
Well, I got the ball.
She has the ball. Okay. So here's what they called holding. It was like this. Oh, I'm gonna kind of hold on. No, that's not holding. Is this? And you don't let go, or this, or you're holding on to the belt. That's holding. They did not. I can't.
Holding.
Yeah, like so. You can do this. This. Oh, over here.
This.
Okay, here I'll switch. This is holding. This is holding. Or this is holding. This is not holding.
Show them what they did. Show them what
This
they
is
did.
not holding.
That's not holding. Even if you have a little like this, because then they rip away.
Rigged.
But this is the Eagles, and this is the referees. Okay, so
Like that demo, guys?
that was a good demonstration. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so it's a situation where it was one of the best Super Bowls I had watched in a long time. It was freaking amazing. It was exciting. It was awesome. Okay? And of course, we can talk about everything that led to the tie. Okay? The Eagles defense started slacking a bit. I don't know why. I actually, I'd have to watch the game over again to give you more accurate analysis. But it seemed like either Patrick and I say the Chiefs offense had cracked the code on the defense, or the Eagles defense was not as conditioned as they should have been. There's a lot of things you can talk about, but that doesn't matter. The tie game was indicative of what the game was. It was a great back and forth. It was exciting. It was great football. We were witnessing some really, really, really awesome quality product. Okay, and we don't know what would have happened. But instead of talking about the great quarterback play between Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, the great catches, the great runs, the run back on the special teams play, all this, okay? It's all tainted now. It's all wrong. It's just because of one stupid thing. And I can't defend it. I can't. I don't know what to do. Here we are exactly 1 year later where the Bengals were screwed over by the refs, in favor for the Rams. And we discussed this and we didn't know how to, deal with it and figure out what happened. It was very stressful, right? And we all had our, ideas and things like that. The problem here is that the refs have too much power. And the head ref, for example, on that holding call should have been able to say, pick up the flag. He didn't do that, so that is on him. So I blame the head ref, not the guy who threw the flag. He's a problem, but the head ref himself. He should. They have way too much power over the game. And now we don't have an official winner. Okay? The game is still 35-35. We don't know. We don't know what would happen. Because here's what happened. The Eagles stopped the Chiefs on third down. And naturally, the Chiefs were going to kick a field goal after that. And they were going to go up 38-35. But that left the Eagles with nearly 2 minutes and a few timeouts. So for the Eagles and Jalen Hurts to get down and tie it, we were on the verge of getting a epic overtime probably. And that's if the Eagles don't score a touchdown, which is plenty of time, okay? Or the Chiefs stop the Eagles from getting down the field and even scoring a field goal. And then the Chiefs win legitimately. Or it goes into overtime and the Chiefs win legitimately. Or the Eagles win legitimately. But this entire epic freaking Super Bowl, I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there watching this. This is before the third down holding call. I was like, okay, the Chiefs are probably going to score. Patrick Mahomes is going to break the curse. That's what could be happening here. And I was thinking about all the things, how we're going to go over it and talk about it. And it's just like, wow, And I was going to brag about them, brag on what a great Super Bowl it was. And then all of a sudden, there it was. And I screamed out. We got it recorded. I yelled out, no. As soon as I saw the flag, I knew something. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew they were going to screw it up. I knew it. It was just, didn't even have to find out. And it was there, And it just makes me sick. It makes me sick. I love this sport. I love the NFL. I've loved it my whole life. But they've got to do something about this. This is messed up. And for 2 years in a row now, we don't have a legitimate winner. We don't have a undisputed winner of the Super Bowl because we never know what would have happened with the Rams and the Bengals. The Rams may have gone and won anyway, but they have to win it. Okay? They have to win it. And now there's still no winner. We're still stuck at 38-35, assuming with 2 minutes left, nearly 2 minutes left, and 2 timeouts, something like that. Not exactly sure, but it was plenty of time. But that's where we're stuck at now. Assuming that he made the extra point or the field goal. Since he made that one, obviously he was probably going to make the other one, right? So that's where we're still at. We're still stuck there. We don't have an actual winner. It's why all year long you guys have never heard me refer to Matthew Stafford as some kind of amazing Super Bowl champion, okay? We can't have this. We cannot have one call changing the outcome of the game. You can't have that. You can have calls during the games, questionable here and there, and then there are plays after that, and plenty of time for teams to get a chance to remedy this. But you can't do anything about it when one call completely takes the game out of your hands. And that's what happened here. The Eagles no longer had a chance anymore. Okay? The Eagles were pushed out of the game now. And they could no longer do anything. So you literally, you put this Lombardi trophy into the hands of the Chiefs by throwing a flag. And that means the referees controlled the game. They were the game. We can't have this. This sport cannot survive with this kind of incompetence and this kind of power that they have over the games. Why isn't that reviewable? Why? I want to know why. I want to know why. And it's something like this, okay? Why would that not be reviewable? Why wouldn't you make it that way? At least in the playoffs.
So they can control that game.
That's what I'm saying. Ramses, come on. Get him, please. He's pressing buttons and ejecting my hard drives. I know you want to be up here. When I start talking and get excited, he wants to be near me.
They have to have levers to control the game, apparently.
That's what I'm saying. The Chiefs were on the verge of winning this game. They didn't need the help. They didn't need, why would you intervene? Why? Why did you need to do that? Why did you need to become a part of the game for?
And wrong, because that apparently was not a holding call. There should be a way, like you said.
Holding? It was nothing. It was nothing at all. There's nothing there. It was nothing there at all. It was just as random as anything. It's just, you can't have this. You cannot have this. It's not about, you cannot hand a Super Bowl. You can't do this in a regular season game. You cannot hand the Super Bowl over to a team just like that without it being decided on the field, without it being decided between the two teams. This is disgusting. It's absolutely fucking disgusting. And I'll give you guys credit. A lot of y'all called it. Okay, a lot of you guys said this was going to happen. So, that it sucks. It really does. It sucks. But I have no preference in this as far as I'm not a fan of either team. The Eagles fan base is revolting in a lot of ways, and I've never been a big fan of their team at all, really. The Chiefs fan base has quickly become one of the most obnoxious I've ever seen. So, yeah, there's no real rooting interest as far as personally for this. I just wanted to see a good Super Bowl, and that's what I asked for. And that's what we were getting until then. Why would you ruin it? Why? Why would you do that? And that's what's so disgusting. So I'm just going to see what you guys are saying, and then I'm going to get off here. So this is just pathetic. I didn't even watch the trophy celebration. I just turned it off because there's no point. The game is still 38-35 as far as I'm concerned. So you can't do that. It's not like there was time afterwards. It's not like there was more game to play. Okay, that call ended the game. It ran the clock down all the way for an easy kick. You can't do that. It's just, no, sorry. If you're going to do that, if you're going to do something like that, at least it's got to be something that looks like something. This wasn't even that. This was nothing. If you're a Chiefs fan and you don't admit and agree that that was some shady shit right there, you got a fucking problem, dude. All right? You got a big problem. And I've got a problem because as an NFL show and as an NFL channel, I've got to defend this fucking shit. I don't know how. Okay? I don't know how to defend this. Where do I go from here? Because I had to explain last year's Super Bowl. Okay? I had to explain that shit. And I knew something was wrong and you guys knew something was wrong and it was very weird. And at least in that one, at the very least, the Bengals still got the ball back. At least they had a little bit of time. But this was different. This ran the clock down all the way. This changed it. It shut the door on the Eagles. They would have been better off the Chiefs scoring a touchdown and then having time left. Okay? So everything was going well. Chiefs were moving the ball. They had a fucking awesome punt return. Okay? You getting a punt return like that in that moment, that is awesome. It's freaking badass. Okay? The throws Patrick Mahomes was making, the play calling. Do you see how many times they tricked the Eagles on those in the red zone for those touchdowns? Just, dude, this was awesome. This was football. Then Jalen Hurts gets the ball back, goes all the way down for the touchdown, then gets the 2-point conversion himself. And having the second half that he had after fumbling the ball away in the Super Bowl and for a touchdown and coming back after that. Patrick Mahomes having a bum ankle and doing all that. And we were robbed of it. We were fucking robbed of a historic Super Bowl. Because it's always going to be questioned. It's always going to be, but what about, what happened here? What happened? It's what I said on Twitter. It's what I said last night. I said, just let us have a clean game. I just want a clean game. I want a fun, exciting game, and may the best team win, and let's have it out. And let's talk about it, and let's celebrate them, and whoever wins, wins. I don't know the trophy presentation. I don't even know who won MVP, okay? It doesn't matter. I'm assuming it's Patrick, okay? But it's... All I know is if this was the Patriots, there'd be fucking riots in every city across the United States, okay? And by the way, apparently Patrick Mahomes needs a field goal kicker to win a Super Bowl. Okay, that was a joke, okay? That was me being sarcastic regarding the shit about Tom Brady when Adam Vinatieri kicked a field goal, okay? So, there you go. But at least in Tom Brady's case, he got him down the field. This great punt return put him already down there. So, again, I'm joking. I'm just trying to make a point that you Chiefs fans are insufferable douchebags, okay? And you always have been ever since the Mahomes era started. And disrespectful. I don't know about, I can't speak for everybody, but I never made excuses when we lost. And I never bought into any of that shit when other people have, okay? Or when they've won or lost. This is about the NFL. The NFL has a problem right now. This could have been any teams, 2 teams tonight. Wouldn't have mattered. This is a problem. It was the problem for the Rams and the Bengals, and it's a problem now. This one's even worse. This is not about who won or lost. This is not about who would have won or lost. This is about we did not get to see the outcome. We did not get to see what was going to transpire. And if you don't agree with that, you have no fucking integrity. Okay? Sorry, but you don't. If you don't think that, you have no integrity. If you don't want to see it settled on the field and not by some bullshit call. And I'm not talking about any call, okay? A legitimate call is a legitimate call, okay? It's a legitimate penalty. What was that? What was that? They were waiting for that. They were wanting to see what would happen. That was a guaranteed, let's keep them in it. If they make the touchdown pass, perfect. But if they don't, I already threw the flag, just like that. So just be honest with yourself, okay? But up until then, the game was freaking amazing. I loved it. I was having a great time. Got the high-scoring game that I asked for, that I thought would happen. I mean, of course, I had a bigger margin. I had 46-31, but 38-35, that's still, a lot of people were going low scoring there. But I just thought that these two offenses would be able to put on a show. So now, of course, I did not expect the fumble return and, Jalen just dropping the ball. And, that was like, whoa. But no, hardly, other than that, there was no turnovers, very few sacks. It was very, very interesting game. Like, it wasn't very sloppy at all. It was a lot of good football and then all fucking ruined. So, unbelievable. Chad, it's a huge factor. Did you not hear what I said? It's a huge factor. We don't know what would have happened. You can't say that. You can't say nearly 2 minutes and 2 timeouts just to get in the field goal range for the way the Eagles were having their way with the Chiefs defense. No, you can't. No, this is an integrity thing. I don't understand what some of you guys are saying. It doesn't make sense. This was literally moved into the hands of the refs. They decided. We didn't get to see the decision. We didn't get to see the outcome. What we think might have happened or would have happened is not the point here. So the Chiefs damn near probably would have won anyway. Who knows? I don't know that. Not even sure that that's the case, the way the Eagles have been playing and the way they were moving the ball. It's just as plausible that Jalen Hurts goes down and they score a touchdown. So I don't want to hear that shit. That changed everything because that first down ran the clock down to nothing, giving the Eagles nothing. And you can't do that. So again, and up until that, it was freaking awesome. So very disappointing. Very disappointing. I mean, my mood just completely switched when we saw that. So. It's 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. Here we go. So, but yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why it happened. I don't know what the reason is. I do think the refs have too much control. I do. I think that there has to be a mechanism in place to review things or remove a mistake. Okay, maybe the ref thought he saw something and he threw the flag and didn't realize, okay, it's not what I thought I saw. Why can't they look at that? Why can't the head ref come in and say, "Oh, we can't call that. Let's."
No, because they're gaudy.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what is the deal here? Why hasn't the NFL done enough to stop this? Why are they letting people accuse them of all these things on Twitter? Why is this happening? And why are they keep letting? You would think that they would want to put the best officiating guys out there that don't make these fucking mistakes, and it's ridiculous.
A lot of people are not watching because of that, because they think the NFL is rigged. How are we supposed to defend it?
That's what I'm saying. It's making it difficult to do my job. Well, whatever. So.
Like a huge part on YouTube of fans of people who are talking about NFL conspiracies, and as much as they're wrong because the things are, scripted, they're not wrong. Maybe they're not wrong about one thing, is that the NFL does have a control for whoever is behind that.
Well, they're wrong when they say the thing is orchestrated and all that. Yeah, that's such nonsense. But that's I always maintained, even then, I said that you can't stop the refs from doing something or somebody doing something like that. But this is even different than that, or it could be. This could just be flat out incompetence in this case. It could be a question of a guy just thinking he saw a hold and it wasn't as bad as he thought, but where's the mechanism in place to correct it? That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah.
Players, but can't review a mistake.
Yeah, so let's not get crazy saying it's scripted and the fucking Freemasons and Illuminati are deciding the winner. It's fucking nonsense, all right? But at the same time, it's equally naive and ridiculous to not think that shit can happen. Shit can happen, things can go wrong, and these refs have too much power. And I can't believe that that's what we're talking about here. It's just, it sucks. It really sucks. What a great game. What a great game. And I have to say, Jalen Hurts has impressed me quite a bit. Like, I'm just, what a game, man. He had a great game. There's, for a guy his age, and you know, it's his first Super Bowl, he really bounced back from that turnover. That turnover would kill people normally. It'd kill veterans. But yeah, he didn't miss a beat. He just came back and he kept playing. It's awesome. Patrick did great, fantastic. I don't know how bad the ankle is. I'm not sure. He had a great run, a big run that was critical to the game at the end. So he's probably going to be sore after that because they probably injected him a lot. I mean, we don't know the extent of how bad the ankle was, but I'm assuming it hurt pretty bad. So, yeah, all of that, I was prepared to go off on all that and how awesome it was, and it still was awesome up until that point. And the players didn't do this. The Chiefs didn't do this. It's not the Chiefs' fault that they got a flag or they got a call. They didn't cause this. My beef is with the NFL officiating, and they have to fix it. They have to repair this, or the sport is not going to survive, because there's already a massive army of people who think that this thing is rigged, scripted, all that shit, okay? And there's millions and millions of people buying into that now. And this is only going to create even more, because now we've got 2 years in a row that this has happened. And we got a weird game last time between the Chiefs and the Bengals where just a lot of weird, strange shit happened. We're not going to go over what if it was valid or not. The point is that it was not explained well, and it was odd, and that lends to people questioning it. And then it's just not a good trajectory for the sport. It's just not. So, yeah. Okay, guys. So that's it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Not much more to say. Actually, I did it. I said a lot during the halftime, and then the second half was basically more of the same until the end. So we should have got an epic Super Bowl. But yeah, NFL, fix it. Make it easier for the refs to be able to remedy their mistakes, and don't give them so much power. And if you don't change that, this is just going to keep getting worse, and that's it. So I'll see you guys soon, because I'm going to be doing another show to talk to you guys. But I'm going to go for now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and wow, can't believe the season's over. But we have a lot more to do in the off season. So we got the draft coming. We have documentary greatest quarterbacks of all time is going to be coming out this summer, and very soon, we have me and Roman. We have a documentary about John Jones, and not just John Jones, but the greatest UFC fighter of all time, the GOAT. And it's going to be like Montana versus Brady, but for the UFC, and that should be really, really interesting. We're having a lot of fun making that one. So hope you guys look forward to that. Can you guys please click like? We have a lot of viewers here, so the likes are not equaling the views, and that really helps out the channel. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, please subscribe. The Smith family, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. But this is what I thought might happen, and this is what I said last year too. I said that before the game, I told Roman, I said the Rams and Bengals game is going to be called pretty good until the very last minute, and then they're going to throw it for the Rams. And when it happened, he looked at me like, "How the fuck did you know that?" And I was like, "I don't know, just a feeling. It could just, I don't know. It's just something." Jackie, come here. Just come here. Vednaga. Come here. Come here. Say hello.
Hello.
Well, you gotta. There you go. This is Jackie. So what I want to tell you guys is that I have her doing a cool little skit we did with the red coat, and about identifying team logos. Did you enjoy that?
That was so much fun.
That was fun, right?
And we won.
And we won. That's right. Let's go. Me and her won. Oh, we're not supposed to tell anybody that though. Oh shit. Okay. We didn't. You don't know the outcome. Oh, see, we gave away the script. Anyway, we have a really fun video coming out with that. So that's gonna be cool. It's me and her teamed up against the red coat and a girl, Christine, that I've not introduced you guys to, one of our friends, but it was a lot of fun. But that should be cool. So we have a lot of cool videos coming out in the off season. So this off season is not gonna be boring. It's not gonna be dead. I promise. Okay, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a lot of cool projects and stuff. And then before you know it, new season will be back. And hopefully, some of this stuff will be fixed with the refs. Maybe if we petition them or something. I don't know. I don't know what to do. We'll think about it later. But yeah, some random Patriots fan. If Brady won off a call like that, there would be riots all over the country. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys very, very, very soon. I promise this time. Okay. What did I do?
And maybe we won, maybe we didn't. So stay tuned.
Oh yeah. You don't know.
Maybe
Maybe
we won.
Maybe.
We probably did, but maybe not. Who knows?
Maybe. Okay. Bye guys. Thank you.
Hi, this is tennis player Mariana Dragic, and you're watching VonAllen Sports, real and honest sports analysis. Subscribe now and join the empire. VonAllen Sports, let's go!
VonAllen